How Disney F up the Little Mermaid live-action movie. As a 90s kid, I remember watching The Little Mermaid many times throughout my childhood. It was one of my favorite Disney movies, with its vibrant underwater world, memorable musical numbers, and engaging storyline. And of course, one of the most iconic characters in the movie was Ariel, the mermaid princess who longed to explore the human world. Ariel's character design was an important part of her appeal. She was depicted as having long, flowing red hair, light-skinned, and a sparkly tail that shimmered in the light. However, the live-action remake features a black actress, Halle Bailey, as Ariel and has changed her character design to reflect this. Now, don't get me wrong, I think it's great that Disney is trying to be more inclusive and diverse with their casting choices. However, when it comes to changing a character's design, it's a different story. Created by Hans Christian Andersen, the original story describes Ariel as having long, golden hair. In the animated movie, her hair was changed to red, which became an iconic part of her character design. While some people may argue that changing Ariel's race was a step towards diversity and representation, others believe that it was unnecessary and even disrespectful to the original character. Ariel's character design was an integral part of her appeal to fans of the original movie. Her red hair, light-skinned, and sparkly tail were all important visual cues that helped to convey her personality and motivations. It's important to note that race is a sensitive and complex issue, and opinions on the subject can vary widely depending on a person's background and experiences. Some people may see the casting of Halle Bailey as a positive move towards inclusivity, while others may see it as a cynical attempt to pander to a diverse audience. Regardless of where you stand on the issue of race and character design, it's clear that changing such an iconic character can have an impact on fans and their relationship with the source material. Many fans grew up with the original animated movie and have a strong emotional connection to the character of Ariel. Changing her appearance in such a significant way can feel like a betrayal of that nostalgia and can cause fans to feel disconnected from the new version of the character. While there may be valid arguments for why Disney decided to change Ariel's character design for the live-action remake, it's important to consider the impact that those changes can have on fans and their relationship with the source material. By honoring the original character design and staying true to the spirit of the original movie, filmmakers can help to ensure that the new version of The Little Mermaid is a success with both old and new fans alike. Some fans of The Little Mermaid may feel that changing Ariel's race for the live-action remake is a needless departure from the original story and character design. They may feel that the changes were made for political correctness rather than creative reasons and that they don't add anything to the story or the character's motivations. On the other hand, some fans may see the casting of Halle Bailey as a positive move toward diversity and representation in Hollywood. They may argue that changing Ariel's race helps to make the character more relatable and inclusive for a wider audience and that it doesn't necessarily detract from the original story or character design. Ultimately, the decision to change Ariel's race in the live-action remake of The Little Mermaid is a complex and contentious issue that has sparked a lot of debate and discussion among fans. For many people who grew up with the original animated version of The Little Mermaid, Ariel's appearance is a fundamental part of what makes the character so iconic and memorable. Her red hair and light skin are an instantly recognizable part of her design, and they have become deeply ingrained in the nostalgia of those who saw the film when it first came out in 1989 or in the years that followed. When we watch a remake of a classic film or TV show, we're often looking for elements of the original that we can connect with and that remind us of why we loved the original in the first place. Nostalgia is a powerful force when it comes to our enjoyment of media, and changing a beloved character's appearance can have a significant impact on how fans perceive a remake or adaptation. Representation and diversity in media are incredibly important, and it's crucial that everyone feels seen and heard on screen. However, I believe that there are better ways to achieve this than by changing existing characters to fit a certain role. When we change the race or appearance of a beloved character, we risk alienating fans, who have an emotional attachment to the original version of that character. Instead of changing existing characters, why not create new, diverse characters that can stand on their own? A great example of this is Peter Parker's Spider-Man, who is traditionally depicted as a white teenager from Queens, New York. However, in 2011, Marvel introduced a new character named Miles Morales in the Ultimate Spider-Man comic book series. He was a black teenager with his own unique background and character design. The creation of Miles Morales was a smart move by Marvel, as it allowed them to introduce a new character that could appeal to a more diverse audience while also maintaining the integrity of the original character. Rather than simply casting a different actor to play Peter Parker and changing his race, Marvel chose to create an entirely new character with his own unique story and personality. In other words, we can have both new, diverse characters and beloved characters that we already know and love. Moreover, creating new characters allows for greater creative freedom and flexibility. Creators can craft unique, fully realized characters that are more than just a token representation of a particular group. They can create characters that are nuanced, complex, and relatable, regardless of their race, gender, or other identities. In the case of The Little Mermaid, Disney had the opportunity to create a new character or story that featured a black actress in a leading role, without needing to change the appearance or identity of a pre-existing character. By doing so, they could have created a new and exciting story that would have reflected the diversity of their audience, while also preserving the nostalgia and emotional connection that fans have to the original version of Ariel. In conclusion, while Disney has a successful track record of producing diverse movies, they didn't need to change Ariel's race in order to cast a black actress in a leading role. Instead, they could have created a new character or story that reflected the diversity of their audience, while also preserving the nostalgia and emotional connection that fans have to the original version of Ariel. Let's hope that Disney learns from this and makes better decisions in the future. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Let me know your thoughts on the live-action Little Mermaid's character design in the comments below.